And joining me on the set from our international affairs desk is Oliver Farry. Hello to you, Oliver. Two mercurial men, each sounding, you could say, a bit jilted after this fallout, but this was, we would say, probably a long time coming.
Yeah, the scale and brutality of this fallout has taken a few people aback, but a lot of people saw it coming, especially after Elon Musk had called Donald Trump's beloved budget reconciliation bill a disgusting abomination. He had problems with it that ranged from tax credits for electrical vehicles being eliminated that would hurt his company Tesla. Also, the Congressional Budget Office thinks it will add at least $2.4 trillion to the budget federal deficit over the next 10 years. Another thing Musk has problems with. Musk also has problems with Trump's tariffs, which would adversely affect Tesla. Now, many people had sensed that this would come at some point. Trump has a history of falling out with people around him, as was seen from his first term in office. But still, Musk's money was vital in helping both Trump and the Republicans win in the elections last year. So things held out for a while. Now, we have a fairly spectacular falling out. These are, as we say, the two of the most powerful men in the world behaving in public like petulant schoolboys. And Elon Musk has managed to make Donald Trump appear to be the adult in the room here.
Yeah, but Musk also, talking about possibly making Trump life very difficult for Trump.
Yeah, Musk was quick to remind Trump of his donations to the Republicans, claiming that the president would have lost without him, and he's complaining about ingratitude. Now, those donations could go elsewhere, but it's hard to see where it could be. Musk's filleting of the federal government at Doge and his support for far-right politics has made him persona non grata among Democrats, though you would not rule out right-wing Democrat politicians, the opportunists among them, being tempted to take up offers of campaign donations. Trump suggested yesterday he could cancel SpaceX's government contracts, to which Musk replied that SpaceX would immediately begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft, which NASA relies upon heavily for travel to the International Space Station. Former White House aide Steve Bannon, who is currently sort of out of favour with Trump, said the president should seize SpaceX immediately, something that would be quite seismic in American politics, but with this administration, definitely not unthinkable.
Yeah, and these two men, they could change their mind tomorrow, be friends again, we don't know, but if you're looking at it, who has more leverage here? Who will win this row?
The simple answer is Donald Trump. He has proven time and again to be resilient, and while he clearly needed Musk's money, he may not necessarily need it now. We've seen how the forces of American capital have really rallied around Trump, sensing a change in direction, including in Silicon Valley. Even Elon Musk's suggestions that Trump is in the Epstein files, investigative files related to the late convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein, is unlikely to really harm Trump among his base. Musk is more exposed, though. The world's richest man has burned pretty much all the bridges he has politically. The Democrats will not want to touch him. Even few in the Republican Party will really want to admit to being friends with him now because for fear of incurring Trump's wrath. Musk floated the idea on X of launching a new political party to, quote, represent the 80% of people in the middle. Now, with the caveat that this is just something posted on social media, Musk is fairly deluded in thinking that there is actually 80% to tap from, or that even he has the political heft to actually rally these people themselves. His appeal and support are largely limited to younger people, mostly younger men, on the more libertarian, say, cryptocurrency end of the political spectrum. They can be influential themselves, but they definitely do not represent 80% of America. And most of 80% of America live lives that Elon Musk has little conception of. Musk's business interests are taking a hit. Tesla stock fell 16% yesterday after Trump's comments. That comes on top of previous woes that it has had. And as the world's richest man, he'll probably be fine. He can probably bleed a few billion here and there, but his influence will never be the same again. Just a couple of weeks ago, he was one of the most powerful men in Washington. Now he has really reduced himself to just some guy posting on the internet.
Yeah, and two other points. Donald Trump is not facing re-election, and his popularity ratings higher than Elon Musk. Oliver, thank you very much, Oliver Farry, from our International Affairs Desk.